Hi, everyone. Welcome to our meditation and mindfulness session today. My name is Skyla Ramirez. Let's get started. Let's start with some left-right brain hemisphere centering. To do this, we're just going to take our hands across the body. I know this sounds crazy, but you're going to slip your fingers under your armpits and then have your thumbs up beside you, kind of pushing into the crease of the chest and armpit area. So there is a science behind this. I promise I'm not doing this just to get you into a funny position while you're in your cubicle today at your office. As we come across with the arms, this is considered a cross-lateral movement. There are different hemispheres of the brain that are keeping track of the limbs in time and space. From here, let's close our eyes, lower the head, let the chin relax, and now start to just breathe easy down into the belly. So naturally, as we inhale into the nose, down into the belly, the breath is not going to move with as much energy or effort up into the chest. We have the chest actually protected. We have the chest covered with just a minimal amount of pressure to hopefully saturate that breath in the lower belly and abdominal region. Breathing down into the belly, maybe even feeling the breath move out to the sides of the hips, maybe feeling the breath moving down and into the low back. Exhale, relax your jaw, and maybe just give the body a few sighs of relief. So this is a program in our nervous system. Usually when we realize, or when the body realizes that it is at ease and it can relax, it'll let out a sigh. But we can acknowledge that this is a two-way street. It is a body-mind and a mind-body experience. So we don't have to wait for relaxation to sigh. We can sigh first and then trigger relaxation in the body. Let's try a few more easy breaths. And again, maybe adding in that little sigh after the exhale. Softening the breath, inhaling in through the nose. Let's keep the lips lightly touching. So hopefully not too much pressure in the jaw, not too much pressure in the bottom lip. We may even want to touch the lips just enough so that if we wanted to, we could use one of those little red coffee stirring sticks. We could actually slip one of those in to the mouth. We could rest it on the very middle of the bottom lip. So lips are closed, but that seal is very loose. So there's little to no tension in your jaw. Bowing the head, feeling as if there is a sense of relief, a sense of relaxation at the base of the skull and along the nape of your neck. Press with your left thumb, taking a moment to find the left thumb on the right side of the body, pushing in with the left thumb, and just breathing for a moment with the awareness of the physical sensations, awareness of the effort that goes into applying pressure with the thumb. Now try to match that with the left thumb and right thumb, pushing in, balancing out the amount of pressure on both sides of the body. We may need to adjust and recalibrate every so often as we may begin to interpret more pressure on the left, then we adjust to the right, or there's more pressure on the right, adjust with the left. We may want to back off with pressure altogether, and then from the beginning, start with one thumb pressing, active pressure, and then try to match it with your other thumb. Noticing the breath and noticing any subtle shifts again to recalibrate or to move us back to center with those sensations, both in the left and right thumbs. Perhaps affirming, even though I know that my mind may be busy and my life may be busy right now, I know that I can be in my body. I can be in my body right here, right now. Even though I may have a lot going on in my life, a lot going on in my mind, a lot going on today at work, I know that I can be in my body. So coming into the presence of the body, of the shell, of the physical form, When you're ready, release the hands down. Palms might be facing up on your lap, or they could be in any other position on the body, long as your shoulders and neck are comfortable. Let's begin to breathe in, practicing an equal ratio breath. And again, keeping that breath low in the body. As we inhale with the equal ratio, inhaling 1, 2, 3, adding in a pause. Hold it just a little more. And now exhale, 3, 2, 1. Relax the belly. One easy breath. Inhale, exhale. Back to equal ratio. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Pause for 6 counts. 4, 3, 2. Exhale 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Now just a couple of easy breaths. Inhale, exhale, no rush. Returning to our equal ratio with that pause. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Pause. 6 counts, counting in our mind. Exhaling, 3, 2, 1. Now just easy breathing. So those equal ratio breaths with breath retention are creating a framework or a blueprint for a little more breath retention in the body. So we're going to stretch that breath retention out a little more, and we'll stretch out the exhale a little more. At any time, if this creates any type of physical or energetic discomforts, just stop the breath and go back to your own natural rhythm. Exhale all the way. Let's begin. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Pause. Hold it here. Almost there. Keep going. And now one really long exhale. Exhaling 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more. Big inhale. Big exhale. Now 3 count inhale with a pause. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Hold it there. We're pausing for 12 counts. Slow exhale, 6 counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, big exhale. One more big inhale, big exhale. Last time through, 3 count breath in with a 12 count hold. Big inhale and hold. Little bit more. Slow exhale, 6, 5, 4. Pull the stomach in. 2 and 1. Big inhale, big exhale. Recalibrate, reset. We are pendulating with these breathing techniques, moving through more of an alert state of awareness to a calmer state of awareness, and hopefully teaching the nervous system to become a little more resilient to various stressors. Now, just simply staying at ease, begin to notice the breath in the nose. And the breath is naturally on its own, physiologically, it's going to go into the nose and down into the lungs. There is an energetic path that we can trace for the breath. As we inhale, tracing a path of the breath, moving into both nostrils, going straight up into the middle of the brain. And as we exhale, that breath leaves as a single ray of white light out the middle of our forehead, moving through the third eye. Eyes can be opened or closed for this practice. Chin is lowered down. The gaze is soft, whether the eyes are open or closed. Seeing through the mind's eye, our breath moving into the body, one light in each nostril. And maybe your body assigns a color to that light. It could be a light blue, it could be an aqua, a gold, a white. Breathing up into the middle of the brain, these two clear beams of light move up to the middle of the mind space. And as we exhale, we see one single ray of radiant white light moving from the midbrain, clearing out the mind space, moving out the third eye. Continue to watch the inhale, breathing in, two clean rays of light, two distinct patterns of energy moving to the middle of the brain where they become one. And then exhaling, it is a single ray of light out the center of the forehead. As we continue to breathe in through the nostrils, perhaps noticing other qualities that the breath has with it. So it might have a color first. Now noticing the path as the breath is moving into the nostrils, into the midbrain. Are there any obstructions? Maybe it's a physical obstruction. It could be that we know that we have an obstruction in the septum area. It could be that we have some sort of drainage going on in the body. So no matter what it is, just noticing any subtle obstructions to the breath. And it could be energetic too. We could feel energies that kind of lock up in our breath, moving back into the mind space. As we exhale, again, noticing any obstructions, notice any resistance. Is there a delay? Is there some sort of a pause after the inhale to the exhale? Maybe the breath is obstructed in some way and cannot move clearly through the mind space or through the frontal lobes. Being patient with the breath, inhaling, breathing into the center mind space. Exhaling from the center brain out the very middle of the forehead. Watching that exhale, watching the light that moves out the center of the forehead and gazing even through the mind's eye, seeing through the mind's eye, using our insight to peer out into that space beyond the physical body, illuminated by that bright white light on the exhale. Perhaps gazing out into that light, into that space, and noticing any images, any memories, shapes or patterns of color and light might reveal themselves as we are clearing out the mind space. Inhaling, sensing the presence of the in-breath in both nostrils to the midbrain. Exhale, it's a bright white light. Moving out the third eye, we follow that light out, noticing the landscape that may be created for us to see from the subconscious mind. Again, letting go of any judgment as to any images, any patterns of light, colors, memories that might come up with this. No judgment, simply thinking or regarding this particular meditation as a form of cleansing for the mind space. Simply removing any extraneous thoughts, memories, anything that may be fed through the senses, various types of sensory stimuli that might be blocked, allowing the breath to move that up and to take it out from the body. Softening the inner ears, the jaw, the shoulders, low back, knees, and feet. Let's deepen the breath for the next few easy inhales, using that effort that accompanies the deeper breath to ever so subtly awaken the body and the mind just a little more. Holding on to that deep sense of peace, a sense of balance in the mind space, knowing that we can return to this place anytime we want. It might take a little work to get back to this place, but it is possible to come back here. Bringing it back to where it all began, cross the hands across the body, fingers under the ribs, under the armpits. Thumbs are pressing up along the side crease of the armpit and chest. Take in a big breath into the belly. Exhale from the throat. 2 more. Sighs of relief. Release the hands. Keep the sighs of relief. In our tradition of closing, bringing the hands together at the heart, Anjali Mudra, our seal of physical reverence, to revere, to honor, to love and adore the physical form. From here, we can bow together in closing. Namaste. Go enjoy the rest of your beautiful day.